Yo, what up, what up, what up? What's going on tonight, people? White Rambo, what up, man? Shannon, Willie, oh, Smiley, Reek, what's going on, y'all? Tick Wayne, what's going on, bro? Everybody's having a great night. What's going on? What up, Coy? Y'all smash that like button, y'all. Ramsey J, Philly Slow. Good, y'all. Shout out to Patina, what's good? BTG, Biggs, what up, y'all? Good to see y'all tonight. We made it to Wednesday, y'all. We made it to Wednesday. Terrible. Yeah, man. Smash that like button, y'all. What's the algorithm out? So everybody got going on this middle of the week. RGG be in a minute. Fan, what's up, man? Going 4-day weekend, time for a run. Yeah, yeah. I ain't got no 4-day weekend, man. I'm off tomorrow, though. Yep, off tomorrow. Should have took Friday off. I ain't think about it. Yep, I ain't even think about it. Let me make sure I smack it like that. There we go. Camera do something. Yeah, that's better. What's going on? Internet acting funny. Storming outside. Chilling, BTG. Just chilling, man. What's we got in there? What up, Gravy? What's going on? What up, Austin? Good to see you. Yeah, man. What y'all got? What y'all got going on? Rest of this week. Make sure y'all smash that like button. See y'all posting about the meetup, man. Appreciate that. All right, cigars and bourbon. All right. What kind of bourbon you drinking? Austin, what you smoking on, man? What you smoking? Mr. Dixon, what up? Yeah, what you smoking on, Austin? Yeah, that sounds good. Some good smoking, something good. Sound real good. What up, bro?
What's happening, man?
What's going on?
Ain't nothing to it. Ain't nothing to it. Grandfathering.
Mm.
What's going on, man? I wasn't too bad. I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be worse than this.
Oh,
Wasn't too late. White Rambo in the building.
BTJ ain't giving away no
Big
Kuna.
Wayne Shannon in this joint. Oh, one arm Shannon. I don't know how she typing. No, she. Oh, she ain't one arm yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Okay, my bad, Shannon. I'll talk about you
Uncle
later.
Nearest? All right, Austin. Sound good.
Quilly in this joint.
Who won the other award?
Molly.
Willie, it's a lot.
Reek Jizzle. So YouTube had um I don't know why they was messing with my thing. Y'all probably had got some stuff with the membership. They had cut off my memberships and it was
Really?
doing something. I think I just had to go in and change my address. I think it still had the Illinois stuff in there.
Oh, okay.
And I guess the math wasn't mathing, so
Right.
you know. Hold on, bro.
Okay. What up, Snap at you? Snap at you? I got that address, man. I'm gonna take care of that for you, man. You know I'm slow on that. I got to send something to Siege.
Yeah, because the funny part is
And
he
Marie.
had the address ever since you sent it to me.
Yep, I got the address, bro.
Bro. He
I
just
got it.
I ain't gonna even lie to you. I'm just gonna keep it real. You might get it.
He gonna get it for
August sometime, bro.
He gonna get it.
Coy, what's happening, man? Philly Slow, Ramsey J. Fam in this joint.
That's right, Tactical Tina.
B-Mo.
She gonna be fine. Come all right.
BTG. Gravy. What's happening, man?
She smiling in here, bro.
Yeah, I saw that. Austin Battle. I'm just trying to catch up. Mr. Dixon, what's going on, my brother? Snap at you. Okay. All right. I think I'm pretty caught up now.
Yeah.
Let's see how these Wednesday's been a little slow. I guess we ain't really been around that much.
Nah.
Doc, what's happening?
Hey, Dr. B, what's going on, man?
So I still ain't even got back to normal yet, bro.
Me
I'm really trying to get myself back on. Well, you know, it's kind of a difference, man. This is like basically my job.
Yeah.
I can't stay off work too long. I gotta get back on it. So, you know, I'm trying though. I'm trying, man. But I had to, came home with my babies, boy. I'm telling y'all right now, y'all
grandfathering.
Don't go out here making no more babies, man.
Yep, grandfathering.
This ain't it. I love them to death. But if you had to do this full time, oh boy. You talk about putting that work in, boy. You have to put that work in.
Yeah.
It take a village. You know how they say that?
Mm-hmm.
Man.
You say you still smell like a vacation.
No, but I'm trying to get back to normal, man. I'm trying. I should be good. Hopefully by next week I can be back on schedule. But the good thing is, boy, do I got some content built up and some stuff to do content on. A lot.
Oh, Roblox, send me your address. I got your shirt.
We got a trophy for bro too.
Yeah, you got she's trophy too. I don't have that.
I got his trophy.
I got a shirt though. Yep, I got a shirt.
You say you got Roblox shirt, bro?
Yeah, it was inside the box.
How many smalls did you keep out?
I don't know. We
ain't had that many.
His was wrapped up with his name on it. So how many smalls did I keep out?
I got Roblox.
Roblox.
Yeah, it's cool. We made sure, man.
I had Roblox.
Hey, that picture that was on the screen, a Roblox was cold.
It was.
That graphic.
Uh-huh.
That was dope. I was like, man, because it was kind of crazy though, but I'm glad he keeps the gray kind of popping. Because if not, we wouldn't have seen him. Because they had the black background. You get what I'm saying? Like you'd have knew something was there, but you wouldn't have been able to make out what it was. But
what up, my God? What up, Joseph?
The beard thing going on, bro, was you know. It's all good, man. Fat God, what's up? Okay, Joseph. We're going to get into it, man. I'm trying to get back to regular topics because I swear, boy, we'll be talking Meetup for the next 2 months if we don't reel it back in.
Mm-hmm.
So, David Pascal, that's what they say. Pascal. I don't know, but I did my best. I gave it everything I had, man. Dr. Brian, man, I'm, I love the hats, man. I just got to find.
Right.
When I go to New Orleans, which I do plan on going soon. Like not soon, like 2 weeks soon, but soon this year. I plan to go this year. And when I do go, I'm definitely gonna be rocking them joints.
Nice.
The gun food, what's happening, man?
Oh, what up, Patrick? Hey, Mrs. Rose, Mrs. Graves. Sorry.
See, you worse than me, bro.
I looked. I know what I read, but I just said the wrong damn thing.
I think that's Miss BMO. Is it?
I think that is. I ain't gonna call it that though.
I mean, I'm just saying. I want to make sure that we talking. You talking to who you think you're talking to. Because if you ain't,
KLG, what up, man?
just mess that all up.
That is her. Yes, it is.
Okay. Well, as long as I got it right, that would have been crazy if it wasn't. How you doing, man?
We getting old, man.
And they, yeah, we get away with it now. We get older. It's like that. That old man that said it was somebody else, man. It's all good. I don't mean no harm. We've been trying to get 2026 together, man.
Yep.
Oh, we old. If you don't have it in writing, or somebody don't, send it to me, I'm gonna forget it anyway. I'm calling Miss BMO though, because that's my boy, BMO Biggs, Miss BMO. See, it's easy. That's easy. Cause she'll come in here. She'll come in the next live. We be to figure out who she is. I'm like, but Miss Graves, how you doing? Welcome to the chat.
What you want us to call you?
Bro, has that ever mattered?
Well, I asked because it's a lady.
I don't think Tick Wayne like Tick Wayne, but I mean, I never asked him if he like it or not. It's just it works for me.
Now I asked Tick Wayne if it was okay to call him Tick Wayne. He said it was okay.
First of all, I was calling him Tick Wayne before you asked him if it was okay, and I never asked him if it was okay because in my mind, it was Tick Wayne. It wasn't malicious.
I know, but I wanted to make sure. I wanted to make sure. I wanted to be mad. Mr. Daniels, what up, man?
Mr. Daniels, what's going on, brother? That's just how I get down, man. You come in because I need to be able to say it where it makes sense to me. I'm the person that has to make sense to. As long as I'm not offending you, like, you be all right. Imagine if somebody came in and you want to call them something like ugly bastard. And then they say, hey man, I'm not quite comfortable with that. Well, then you might want to kind of tone that back a little bit because then, you know what I'm saying?
Ugly bastard.
But you get where I'm going with it. Like that, you want to tone that back because they might say, I don't quite like that one too much. So you don't want to say it, but that could be offensive. But what's offensive about Tick Wayne or Miss Female? Pops don't play. Shout out to Pops don't play, man. Hey, that's one of the. I'm gonna tell you something though. So I checked out your channel, bro. I don't know. I think I left a comment. Thank you. He put up a video. It was dope about the meetup and stuff. But let me tell you something I noticed, man. So on his YouTube channel, if y'all don't follow him, I would recommend it. I don't even do this much anymore. Pops don't play, but now I'm gonna do it in your case because I noticed that his supporters on his channel, when you see the comments, they rocking with him, right? Like you could tell. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, I love your videos. The way, like he got that down home personality type thing going. I like that. That works. That means you'll be able to build up a nice engaged following like that. That's pretty dope.
Hey, what up, Skilly?
Tactical skill. Hey, Skilly. Well, we don't even know, but I'm sure you do. Where you gonna be at during the meetup next year, bro?
Yeah, where you gonna be?
Because every year he tell us what he's doing the weekend of the meetup that we don't even be knowing what weekend is gonna be.
Right.
It's kind of crazy.
It is crazy.
Just let me know, bro. Just tell him what it is. Watch you be like, oh man, we got a picnic in Africa.
He said he's gonna be at the meetup. What he said?
I think Skilly got this. I think Skilly got this thing, this budget thing, and
Oh, okay.
And I think he just attend meetups every other year.
You think so?
Yeah. Fat God, on the other hand, he from Chicago. He's unpredictable. Anybody from Chicago is unpredictable. He just have to play it by ear.
Right. You don't know yet, fat guy.
We don't know, man. Ask Skilly.
Yeah, Skilly will tell you.
All right. If
Yeah.
y'all don't mind, please smash the like button for me. I'm trying to get back to things. The memberships are back open. Appreciate all the green names. If you're not a member of the channel, I highly encourage you to do so. That was selfish, but it would be awesome if you did. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
And that's it, man. I'm gonna try to get things back to normal. So we got a topic tonight, bro.
mm-hmm.
And I've only been doing this thing for about 4.5 years, but I still haven't learned how to stay on topic. Still something I struggle with.
It's funny you said. I was watching something with Jackie the other day. I said that because these people they were doing it. I said I'm used to that, but these people went back to the topic. We don't ever go back.
Yeah. Once we leave it, it's pretty much a wrap. Javon Martin, I missed you, bro.
Yeah.
I was looking for you.
All right, pops.
Hey man, we're gonna have a big year next year, man. I'm speaking it into existence. We had a big year this year. I think it's gonna be. I feel super light skinned. That's better.
I didn't know that. Shannon, I didn't know that.
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna have to tell Miss Kiki. She gonna have to do something. She go live on Wednesdays and I go live on Wednesdays. I mean, I don't know what to tell her. She
Right.
can't be stealing people. Can't be stealing our people. We could have had a lot of people over there if we all knew. It is what it is. Is that you gonna leave the live and go watch the live? Because it looked like that's what you just
I'm
did.
just thinking it up.
Hey, but look, Ramsey J, man, Ramsey J didn't make it this year. It's crazy. I said something though, y'all. Hey, Ramsey J, Roadblock, a couple other people. I was talking about y'all. I ain't gonna lie, but look, I said, dang man, bros didn't even make it this year. It's all good though. I said, funny part is we ain't had no room for them no way.
Ain't gonna lie.
Boy, if three more people would have showed Art Daniels, boy, God, mysterious ways. Ain't no way in the hell we'd have got that wheelchair up in there.
Nope.
It just that wasn't happening. I don't care how we'd have twisted. I know you acrobatic in that wheelchair, man.
He ain't that acrobatic.
Hey, but you know what though? You know what? That's something we're gonna have to do. We probably do it next week.
What?
Because if I started tonight, it's gonna end up being the topic, and I don't want it to be. Because at least, and I'm not even exaggerating, on the low end, at least 12 people done asked me, man, what happened to Art Daniels?
Yeah.
I think that's a question that we have that needs to be answered.
We will.
A lot of people invested to get this brother down here. It didn't make it look like we just did a whole Ponzi scheme.
Right.
We're gonna tell everybody we're gonna get Art Daniels here. We're gonna get this money, and then you ain't gonna show up. And,
Roadblock, I don't know. I didn't get to shoot one.
hey, the Stella rifles was running, man.
I don't know.
Them Stella rifles was running, bro.
I didn't get to shoot one.
They good. They nice rifles though. No question about it.
I believe you.
But they was running them though.
Everybody
like
said
they was running them though. Like people was going over there really running them. Like,
yeah, everybody said.
Oh yeah, thank you, Shanna. Did everybody do? I saw some of the feedback. I see I'm finna get off topic already, but I need to go look at it.
Hello, Rick.
Because I saw some of the feedback.
What people say, bro?
Hold on, bro. I'm gonna go back to it because we might have got some more. We might have got some more. Let me see. Here you go.
Daniels, you good, man.
Yeah, see, we got some more feedback, man. Let me see what people were saying. Let me see what it's saying. How would you rate your overall arm experience? 88.9% said excellent, and the other 11.1% said good.
Okay.
So good and excellent, I guess. I really don't know the difference. I guess excellent's a little better than good.
Yeah. But
And then
good. Still good.
it say, what did you enjoy most about the event? This is some of the answers. I'm not saying who gave. I can't really even tell who gave the answer. I would have to really dig in.
Mm-hmm.
But here goes some of the answers. It said the family environment, networking and meeting new people, meeting everyone and stop the bleed, everything, seeing everyone from the chat, enjoying the conversations and the laughter, seeing everyone, the community range day, the people are awesome, great attitudes, and there's so much love from everyone. The energy is amazing. The sponsors was great. The award show was top notch. I loved everything about this event. And I love the two range day. That was awesome. That's a huge game changer. So that was some more feedback.
Okay.
Seeing and spending time with people, getting together with everyone. That's just some of the answers from that. Now, this is the part that I like. What could we improve for next time?
All right. What is it?
This is the good stuff. This is where it gets good at right here. Well, so, okay, the first answer was nothing.
Okay.
Larger event hall. It was tight in there. It was tight. It was tight. Hey, listen, ain't nobody off limits. That's what we always say. It said, man, it's hard because it was an outstanding time, a larger room for the awards dinner. How about several food trucks during the meet and greet?
Okay.
We talked about that. We've been talking about that. An extra day is what somebody said.
Extra day? Ooh.
Yeah. So somebody said, I gotta see who this is too. But it's one of the honest replies. This somebody decided to type a paragraph too. The range was great. Just wish it was more space for the people. Really not filling the side by side tables. Don't hold that many people. 4 of us were shooting at one table. A guy just walks up, tapped my shoulder while I'm shooting, just started putting his guns on the table. We already had 4 guns on the table. It forced me to move over so he could shoot. So I packed my guns up and we was already full. The range was big, just need more space to hold that many people that's shooting. Having plenty of space is key, and I hope all future ranges have still targets, STILL targets. I love shooting still and standing so close.
I thought all the time it was still.
Yeah. A larger venue, bigger conference room, an extra day, larger banquet, event room. I'm not sure, but it gets better and better each year. Maybe shooting competition for prizes. That will be in the mix next year. We ain't gonna do nothing crazy making people run, but we're gonna do some hit that shot type competition.
Right, MGJ. I'm still targets, boy.
More options with shooting lanes such as farther distances to sight in, or even make sure zero is on point.
Okay.
That was somebody must have been missing. Everything was great. 3 days, not 2.
3 days. Oh, Jesus.
I heard some women asking for dedicated space for them at the range so they can really enjoy the range. Man, nobody think about that.
What I want to know is how come as ladies you can't enjoy the range with the brothers, with the men?
You know, but in their defense, we did do that last year. We separated time for them to shoot, and I'm not opposed to that again. I'm not opposed to having. Hopefully, we get a range
what up, man?
big enough next year that we'll be able to do that. Matter of fact, we even thought about this. We even thought about having a range where we can separate it and let the ladies have one side to themselves, so they can have 3-4 bays to go shoot,
and then they have their own still targets.
And during the sponsor range day next year, when we do the official range day next year, we'll be able to have it where we can separate time. Because I don't even know. Did this gonna sound crazy, but I wasn't there, so I don't know. Did we do the moment of silencer? Did that happen?
Bro, we did. I believe we did. I think when I got there was at that time. I think so. I think when I showed up with the pizzas.
So did
right
we
after
do?
that,
We said we did do the suppressed shooting. Do anybody?
I
Zach said
believe
he think. I'm
we
just
did.
curious if we did it or not. Okay,
Jimmy
Jimmy
Walker
Walker
said
said yes.
yes. Because I know I think right when I pulled up is when it happened.
Because I was going. I had to leave the range day early, so but
He said yes for a second.
but word to my mother, my goal is to stay the entire range day next time and enjoy it.
That's a good idea.
Hey Armel, you don't know. You don't know. It's funny you say that. That's all I'm gonna say. Because it's not as far fetched as it
Oh,
may
God.
seem.
Oh, bro, you would never be able to live that down.
And I left Jason. I did. I left him. I didn't leave him on purpose, but I left him. Hey, Hootie Hoo, I just got a notification from you, bro. What video did you release and what pistol is junk?
Uh-oh.
Hey, I like it though. He be telling it like it is. He'll be like, man, listen.
Football stadium.
Let me see what gun that is. Oh, that looked like that blade.
So my goal is to get the Henny and Bailey's on the drink list.
Hey, is that blade? That's what they look like. That G-Force.
I didn't see it.
That's what it looked like.
Uh-oh.
This pistol is junk.
Uh-oh.
Yep, it's the blade.
Uh-oh. I gotta go watch it.
He says junk.
Uh-oh. Who? I gotta go watch it.
Oh man, that's crazy. So, all right, let's get into the topic tonight, y'all. So bro, I start with you.
Mm-hmm.
What is the end goal for you as a shooter? Just your shooting. What's your end goal at this point? You in the space now. You got the things you need. You got all your necessary pieces. You just buying stuff right now, having fun with it. But what is your end goal as a shooter, though? Like on the shooting side of things?
Just to be able to consistently put rounds on target, bro.
That's it.
Basically, that's it.
That's
when I pull whatever gun I have, I can put rounds on target effectively. That's my end goal. And it's not a special gun, not my favorite gun, whatever gun. If I gotta grab your gun, I need to be able to grab it and put rounds on target. Let's say we're in a situation, something happened.
So I heard Roblox say this one time, and I really respected it. He said it, and it resonated with me, and it stuck to me. He said one thing he wants to be able to do is when he picks up anybody's gun, he wants to be able to at least shoot it respectably.
Yeah.
Right, like to be able to just pick up any gun and basically be able to shoot it. I like that. Because if you can kind of master your fundamentals. Because one thing I noticed as I get more into the space and I shoot so much more, when I think about the fundamentals, man, I'll be shooting like a marksman.
Yeah, when you concentrate on it.
When I think about it, then but you almost have to get enough reps in that you don't have to think about it. You get what I'm saying? Like it should be second nature. Like you, to the point where every time you pick that gun up, you got it that way. Now, I want to hear from people in the chat as well, because here's something that I always harp on. Some people agree with me, some people don't, but I truly believe it's facts. It's not just my opinion.
What about Alexander?
Everybody don't see this thing the same way, right? There's the realistic side of gun ownership, and I'll get into that a little bit more. And then there's the sporting side of it, right? You get into the sport of it. Like you got the people that, all right, I got a firearm for a specific reason, a real specific reason, not a general reason like, well, I'm gonna protect myself and my family. That's the general reason. You get what I'm saying? But I'm talking about there's people that something happened that made them have to go get a gun, right? Somebody broke in the crib, somebody robbed them, they broke in their car, whatever. Something happened. They said, man, I need to go get a firearm. And the harsh reality is most people aren't, what's the word, sufficient?
Proficient.
Is that the right word? Proficient?
Mm-hmm.
Most people aren't proficient with the guns, right?
Integrity. Mm-hmm.
If you are in the 2A space, like if you in the space where this is what you do, this is your thing.
You gotta change his name.
All right.
What
Hey,
up,
what's
though?
going on, Kojak Jefferson?
Ain't
What up,
nothing.
man?
Chilling. How you feel? How's my internet?
Look good.
Good, man. It's good. I like the dark room.
Yeah.
You got the light on. This is different, bro.
No, I'm
Especially-
outside. This outside. We outside.
Oh, that's
Oh, okay.
crazy.
Yeah.
Well, that's even better. I like the way you painted the wall behind you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let me say something.
Staying outside. I'm just, living.
Yeah, you showing out. You showing out. Billy making that new money now, y'all. I ain't gonna put his business out. He getting different kind of money now, so he doing different things. And I want to give full disclosure. We ain't talked to Billy since the meetup. This is our first time talking to him. So we are just as surprised as everybody else see him right now.
What up? What up? What up? Partner, what up, partner? That's what I came for, the partner. What's popping, everybody?
First of all, Skilly, I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know.
And second of all, Skilly, I have never seen you stay between nothing.
Skilly, buckshot Skilly. Skilly shoot with a 9mm. Look like he got a sawed-off shotgun.
You know what they say, right? They said that Skilly eyes is blue. One blue this way, one blue that way.
Oh man. But no,
What
look.
up, Roblox? What's popping?
So what I was saying is you got people that approach this thing differently, right? So you think about it now. There's when you in it, you got your collectors, you got people that want to have everything that come out new. They everybody want to be with the in crowd, and a lot of it is for content purposes. I get it. Like they want to have everything that comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Oftentimes, and I've heard Pedro say this, I laugh every time he say it because I be trying to create the argument. But he was like, the more guns you own, the less effective you are with them. Right? Or the more guns you shoot, the less effective you are. If you'll never get really good with one gun if you're always shooting different shit. Or you're not getting a lot of time behind them. I think that's fair to say. I would have to agree with it.
That's the reason why I only have one carry gun.
But the funny part is, I bet you, well, I ain't gonna bet you, but I'd be curious to know. Most people shoot their carry gun less than any other gun. Most people.
Sometimes, yeah.
Most
this is the one you carry every day, the one you shoot the least, which is it's typical. Like from time to time, yeah, I'm gonna take this carry gun out. I run some rounds downrange.
I gotta apologize, man. And this is way off topic. But thank you, Dr. Brian, because this is the first time I'm hearing about any 7-Up cake.
Me too.
Yo, let me tell you something, man.
And here go the other thing. So the only thing Zach said to me, and I tried not to. So here's what I didn't want to happen, Billy. I didn't want to talk about this, but Dr. Brian didn't mess it up. I did not want to get into a big fight with Zach at the meetup and mess up the whole fight. Because I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not scared of him, man. But what he said was, he said, this is all he said. Man, Dr. Brian brought me a cake, bro.
That's what was said to me.
He brought you a cake, bro. Like nobody brings somebody, one person, a whole cake.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't looking guilty.
And the worst part about it was, bro, he didn't even attempt to share it. You know what he said? Let me tell you how I know he didn't have no intentions to share it. He say, boy, when I get back home, I'm gonna kill this cake. You get back home, but all the food that the people was bringing to the meetup, he's smacking it. He got his hands and everything. He like Mikey. He got his hands and everything. But that cake, the man took a whole cake to the crib.
The cake was handed to me. It was handed to me and said, "My wife made this for you." That's what was said to me.
He
Said,
meant
"Oh,
us
thank
though,
you."
bro. You
But he
is
didn't
like
say
Meetup.
us. He
You
didn't
is.
say us. He said you. So I said, "Thank you."
You see what I mean, man?
Mm-mm.
You see what I'm saying?
And you know what the
That's
bad
why.
thing was? 7-Up cake. So if you hungry and thirsty, you could have had it, and enjoyed that, and been good. But your ass want to, damn.
Delicious too.
Yeah, he like Mikey Roadblock. He just.
Delicious. I ain't never had one of those type of cakes before either. It was good.
But it's cool. It's cool. We're gonna get back to it. Get back to it. So, Billy, I'm glad you're here because you are a prime example of, and I'm hoping now that Billy getting this big money that he'll go buy some hollow points.
Hollow points don't work in the rain, y'all. We know that.
hey, because look, man,
It's true, Robot.
Billy, what's your end goal as a shooter? Just on the shooting side of things, not what you're gonna own and none of that.
I think that my end goal has moved up. So I wanted to be, believe it or not, and this is like selfish but unselfish. I wanted to be that guy that made his son the dopest shooter around within that criteria as a kid. I wanted to do that, like that was my goal. And then once, I don't know, I started getting into my own training a little more so. And I wanted to be that one that can shoot at distance and not miss with a pistol. So training at 50 yards, 25 yards or whatever. I didn't want the dopest gun. I wanted the dopest shot. You know what I mean?
That's cool. See, and that's embracing the sport of it, right?
Yep.
I'm embracing the sport of it. Like I want to be able to be this type of shooter. And one thing I can say, like whether you're a competition shooter, you somebody just shoots a lot. To me, all of it is a form of training. It's all the more you shooting, the better you're gonna get. That type of stuff. Like my end goal, as I got to the space, I think kind of remains the same. I just want to be able to be proficient. That's the word.
Mm-hmm.
With the guns that I use. That's it. I don't need to be the best shooter because one thing I know in the city I'm from, in the streets I grew up in, is all these guys ain't in the 2A space. The real world don't work that way. I done seen a lot of situations that a lot of people would never see in a lifetime. I get it. I understand it. I know I've seen situations where people that are complete, like novice ain't even the word, win the gunfight. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. You talking about the ones that own the Glock 9?
Yeah, them
ones.
Yeah. I've also watched situations where, and I think I spoke about this in the live before, and me and Corey's talking about this. Everybody had them people in their family, the old school guys. Them guys wasn't running around. They wasn't running around doing a bunch of different training drills, and they just knew how to shoot. My old man, God rest his soul, was one of them guys. Like he was, he just could. And I'm talking about shooting a revolver, like shooting basic guns. But can get to it, hit anything you hit. Like they could. That's just what they do. And he ain't got the bit. Boy, they ain't shot the damn gun about 20 years. Ting, ting. I'm talking about like it's nothing. It's just second nature to him.
Pops, what up? What up?
When I think about being proficient, I think about being able to obviously shoot your guns and be on target, being able to effectively draw from your holsters, like however you have to acquire firearms, because I was introduced to holsters about 4 years ago. I never carried a holster before. I know that sounds crazy. So again, my situation is different, but I promise you, there's so many people that can relate to it. Where, hey Rita, where
TK?
Billy, I imagine a lot of y'all could relate to this. Before I ever got on YouTube and any of this stuff, I owned a lot of guns. But at that time, I didn't know that I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know I didn't know.
Mm.
Right? I can imagine I had a lot of unsafe practices. I know my carrying practice was unsafe now.
Mm.
But I didn't know it then. I never hurt myself though. Because
I was just getting ready to say that.
I knew.
I was just getting ready to say that. You never hurt yourself.
I'll be honest with you. On that sliding scale, even what you do now, in comparison to some people that are a little more extreme than you,
Absolutely.
is unsafe or
Mm-hmm.
newbie or
Or
novice or
looks or
whatever.
looks or looks elementary to them or looks a level slower or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look, as long as
Integrity,
I've
what's
been
up?
into the shooting and firearms and owning and all that, if you ask me level what retention, I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, and that's
I have no clue.
that has been the staple of not only the channel, the community, everything that I've done in this space. No matter how much I learn, I always want to be able to relate to the ones who don't know. Like they don't know every in and out. I don't know every in and out, but I know a lot more than I did 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So like now I can pass that along, and oftentimes we can learn together. We can pick up on information and things together. I've met enough good people in this game that been whether they doing competition, whether they just train a lot and they just hellify shooters, and they all willing to pass that information along. They all willing to share little tidbits with you and different
Yeah.
things like that. Like, so I learned from one of the guys that and you never hear people talk about this, and I think that there should be more content on it. One thing when people conceal, right? When you conceal, especially if you either appendix carry or you carrying at 2, 3 o'clock, however you carry, right?
Mm-hmm.
You still have to lift that garment to get to that gun. You got to clear the garment to get to the gun, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people take that for granted, but that is actually a skill set. Like it's a skill set. You don't wear the same shirt every day,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I imagine that sometimes when people practice, because it would happen to me, and from time to time it could happen. Think about this. You got to reach, get that garment, lift that shirt up. And if you were in a dire situation, you can't miss,
No, you can't.
right? And there's times that you miss, shirt snag, something happens, which they'll say, well, this is why you should practice before you go outside with it or whatever you're doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some guys are just second nature to them. They buy every shirt the same size. See, I didn't know that this was a thing. Now y'all finna learn something with me. A lot of people buy their garments the same. They want them all to fit a certain way if they can still carry.
Mm-hmm.
So that clearing that garment becomes the same routine each time.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It's for as much as you can do that. Now there's gonna be times that you might have to dress up, you know, and you see guys is able to do that as well. They dress up, put their suit jacket on, they still able to conceal. They kind of they outside the waistband, but they got the suit over it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like I've seen it all. I've seen guys do it a bunch of different ways. But I know guys like Gamage. Man, Gamage is smooth, fast with his draw, like one of the fastest and smoothest I've seen. I've seen guys who are a lot slower but got smooth. I feel like I practice a lot, so I've gotten myself comfortable with my draw. You know what I mean? But I'm not that fast. I'm not as fast. I can't draw as fast as him.
Yeah, you
But
know what?
here's something I know though. You don't need to be that fast.
What up, Pedro?
It's not necessary. See, I can tell you that
It's
I'm talking about from a real world perspective. And anybody here want to argue, you can. You don't have to be that fast. There's probably never going to be a ever, even in a real world situation where you're going to be in a Django situation or
You
like
said
old school Western where you standing 8 feet away in front of me.
we all
We
bank
gonna
on this
do it.
ideal situation. And no matter how much now do it. Train, get proficient, run them patterns over and over again. But when you need it, you might not look like how you looked when you were training.
When you were training, when you were practicing.
You know what I'm saying?
It's way.
So
I tell you, boy, listen, man. If you ever, and boy, you don't even know, man. It'll make you get religious real fast. If you ever been in a situation where bullets get to flying around you, whether somebody's shooting at you or even when they're shooting around you, it could be one of the scariest times. And anybody who's been through it in here, please speak up. Because people don't talk about that. They don't talk about where they say, man, they get to shooting, you know. I done heard people say it all. I just look at them. Well, we know how to react. Bro, I was in a training class. I ain't going to even call a person out. And he's like, you know, I've been doing this for so long. Now, he admitted that he's never been in the real world shooting before, right? He said this at the beginning of the class that I was taking. This is when I was still in Chicago. And he goes, but I've mentally prepared myself for when the situation happens. I got so much repetition in that I know they say flight, and I'm not going to freeze. Right? He's saying all of this. And he's like, you know, when it happens, even now, when I'm out and if I hear the gunshots go off, I'm going to find out where it's coming from. I'm going to position myself, get my body together. I say, man, these must get to shooting. I'm ducking. I'm getting under a car. I'm getting behind something. See, this is where y'all go wrong at. Uh-oh, hold on. We back in. Wait a minute. Memberships are back popping.
Damn, man. Did he just throw the MJ out there? You just Michael Jackson?
I did something weird.
So look, I'm gonna say this: with my 2 times that I had gotten either draw it on or close to the draw myself. The first one, completely ideal. I don't think I could have trained for it if I tried to. I was underneath a trailer, and there was. I don't know if anybody practices drawing from the ground. Maybe you have to put half your body under the bed. I don't know. But there was nothing that I learned that was going to get me in a good spot for that situation.
Yeah.
The second time.
I agree with Rick G right there. Go ahead, bro.
The second time, I was in a crowd, about maybe 1,500 people, scattered, running. Shot goes off down the block. Everybody's running my way. Had Alex with me and had Erica with me. And I drew, but I didn't completely brandish. I don't know where the hell I'm drawing for. So
memberships coming back. Don't stop talking.
So I reach, but I can't draw. I don't know where I'm drawing for. So sometimes that ideal, the shit you see on Instagram. Go ahead, do it, train. But when that shit happens, boy, you're gonna be lucky, because if it don't happen that way, you're not gonna know what the fuck to do first. And that's just the reality of the streets, the stores, the job scene, whatever it may be. That shit always gonna look different. It's not gonna look like your living room.
So, and this is what I say, right? Fat God, I ain't trying to put you on the spot, bro, but I know where Fat God from, right? Like he really bigs a few guys still in the trenches, be in the trenches. They do, it's different. So gunshots, you start hearing gunshots, it's not as alarming to you, right? You get so accustomed to it that you know when it's close, and you know when it ain't. But I've always had that first notion. Let me get behind something or under something. Yeah. That's just me. Like I think
you ain't going to. You don't go look for it. I want to get away from it.
See, sometimes you it's get home safe. That's what I tell everybody. Stay out the way. The goal is to get home. We always talk about, like, you'd be like, well, you're instructors. I am an instructor. I instruct different, right? Everybody, a lot of instructors instruct you to be the aggressor. No, man, I've been there. I'm teaching you every way to avoid this situation the best you can.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Now, if you should be able to efficiently manipulate your firearm, you should be able to do that. Like, these are things you should be practicing on and be able to do it or use it if you absolutely had to. But the first move should be to get out the way, man. Like, if you can avoid it, avoid it. Trust and believe. You know, people think this is funny. And I did this, bro. I would go, so as I was getting before I became an instructor, you know this, before I did it, I would go and take these classes to hear what instructors were telling people.
Mm-hmm.
I would just take the class just to hear what they were telling us. And bro, I can count, man, on my hands like how many times I hate it when somebody's giving me information, but you've never dealt with it. You've never been through it. You telling me how to solve an issue or deal with a problem that I done been through several times in my life, unfortunately, that you ain't never had the experience.
Mm-hmm.
But you telling me how to maneuver and you telling me wrong because bro, you gonna get me whacked playing that game, man.
Yep.
You know,
Hey,
like it's like it's crazy because it's almost like it's the hero mentality sometimes.
I was just getting ready. It's that whole I'm brave. Fuck all that. I can be brave going in the other direction, getting my ass out of the way. That bullshit. That's brave.
I can tell. I bet you integrity. I'm trying to think of a few guys that I think that might be on the same page with me here. And I've said this before, Zach. You know, I told you on the phone. You know, when I would teach a class, you know who I like to bring in to teach situational awareness? Shorties from the trenches.
Yeah,
It sound ass backwards, don't it?
it actually doesn't. We
But
talked about it.
they got the best situational awareness on the planet.
they can read body language.
Uh-huh.
They see it. They see it before we see it. Like it's like if when you in it and your life is in danger every day, you move differently. You see everything differently. You know how we go and we just pump gas.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't paying no attention, right? You know how when they teach you when you getting your license, don't get too close up behind the car, leave yourself out.
Right.
All of this is like hood etiquette.
Yeah.
Nobody teaches this in classes though. I do,
You should
right? There's
always
just certain things
tell people that.
that we pay attention to that I've just, you know, it's been molded in me that I pay attention to these things just by nature. Remember I tell you how I leave out my crib? It's just habit.
Mm-hmm.
It's habit to check, and I don't be feeling like nobody looking for me, but it's just habit to check everything. People
Mm-hmm.
say they do it, but most times they don't. I could show you how often we see people slipping, and nobody is 100% on point at all times.
Nope. What up, boy?
That's right, Corey. Backing into parking spaces, things like that. Um, so that's why I be wondering like I was wondering today, like what is people's end goal? Like, do you have an end goal as a shooter? Because you can be fast, you could be
That's good too,
good, I
Armel.
can get on target quick, all of that.
Know what to avoid.
Hey, they always say, man, the best fight that you ever going to win is the one you don't get into.
That's
Boy,
right.
talk that talk,
That's right.
talk that talk. That's true, Armel. And you're not gonna always know.
No,
You're
you can
not
get
gonna
fooled.
always know, man.
You can get tricked.
I was listening to somebody podcast today, man, and it was funny, but it was so true. Who was saying it? I can't remember if it was. Man, I'm trying to remember who said it. It'll come to me, but he was saying something about nowadays things done changed. You know, back in the day, the goons and the killers look like goons and killers. They walk around with the hoodie on, they look obvious. And like the killers nowadays got on skinny jeans, man. They on skinny jeans, tight shirts. You know, they look real you know, I don't know what to say. I don't know
Dude,
what to use. But
Unassuming.
what they look zesty? No, no.
they don't look dangerous.
They look, oh, they full of pizzazz. Look, we
Look
used
at
we used to be afraid of the big dudes coming down the block.
Hey,
You know,
Siege.
it'd be
Right.
the dudes that's 105
Siege.
pounds.
Right. That you need to.
You got to watch yourself around.
Airplane said it existed. That's what
TT,
my son would say.
But that's where a lot of the stuff, you know, a lot of the stuff happens.
So look
I
now,
like that, Ramsey J. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Back on topic. When it comes to y'all having it, do you feel like you have an end goal, or does it you just keep moving that bar?
I don't like me, man. I like I'm to the point now where I love to shoot. I love to shoot the guns. I love to shoot different guns. Like that's the hobby in it for me, right? In terms of the protection side of it, I always want to make sure that I'm able to be on point, right? Like I like the idea of knowing that I can effectively shoot my workhorse guns, my defense guns.
Mm-hmm.
And I try to do content on those guns a lot of times to keep me shooting them because those are the ones that I keep closest to me, right? Those are the ones around me the most. It's weird because I don't I won't soup up a gun that I carry or use around the house. I usually won't.
Right. You leave it
I mean, I've
stopped.
done it, but in 9 out of 10 times, I won't soup it up. I won't Cerakote it. I don't really do nothing to it. It just stays the way it is. It's all about range toys and different stuff like that I do. I'll do that stuff too.
Yeah, June.
What's up, Uncle June?
We did have a great time.
Uncle June, what it is?
Should have been
Yeah,
there, man.
Uncle June used to be my like. He was a goal of mine within the firearms world,
Mm-hmm.
within the content creator space. Me and June started around the same time, and I said if I could keep at least one subscriber more than Uncle June, I'm in good state. I tell you, so I used to check it all the time, like because I was entertained. I was entertained.
Yeah.
Them story times and all that. But no, for real, I don't think I have an end goal. It's just
And are you talking the sport or the defense side? Like, what do you want to do differently
in,
defensively? Like, what do you want to do different?
defensively. I would love to be able to train with multiple people. Sounds, but look, for instance, all three of us, we are often around more than just ourselves. I could
Yeah.
train for me all day, but if it don't happen close enough to me, or if it don't happen, and if I get hurt, I'm down, I trip, I get shot, whatever. Whoever's with me, I want them to be almost or better, more proficient than I am. So,
Let me ask you a question.
mhm.
Go ahead. What were you doing prior to this journey?
uh,
What was your protection? What was your protection? What was the protocol? Like, what did you do before any of this? Before YouTube? Before really knowing instructors or really getting into the world of it? What were you doing then?
Fists, just straight
No, I'm
fists.
saying you. So did you come into guns as you came into YouTube?
Nah, no. I came into guns as I came into Georgia. New York, quiet thing. I had one, never touched it, never did nothing with it, never shot it, absolutely never shot it.
Yeah.
When I got down here, range visits happened immediately. A couple more purchases, back to the range. Between revolvers, then hammer fire, then striker fire, all that stuff. I didn't know what none of that meant.
So let me get my truth. This is what's crazy about me. I own these guns. I rarely would ever go to a range, right? I owned a lot of guns that I didn't own. They weren't legal. They just wasn't. And the most shooting I would get in, when I was younger, it was a different story, young. But even as a grown man, the most shooting I would get in be on New Year's Eve, or when we go down south. Take a couple of joints with you. We out in the woods and we just shoot. That was it. That was my training. That was my reps. I would never, man, I never had more than, maybe 100 rounds of ammo in the house.
Mm-hmm.
I might have 100. I buy it as I need it. Like if I shoot this up, I go buy it or I find someone. Like it wasn't a thing. Like I owned them. I liked them. I was always fascinated with guns, but I wasn't into it. I wasn't in the sport of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I am now.
Hey, I'm still that way. I'll be honest with you. If I could pull 150 rounds out of some boxes and some magazines, maybe.
No, I be kind of having ammo now.
As I need. I mean, if there's a situation, I'm gonna go out and get. But I'm still not at that point where I'm just like proactively.
He said New Year's Eve is when I used to test reliability. Hey, we be out there getting busy, boy. It was crazy, and I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that I wasn't supposed to be doing that. I don't care what inner city you go to across America, boy. New Year's Eve is one of them nights you get in the house. I bet you them people in Bmore, Charlotte, Chicago, of course, you get low on New Year's Eve, boy. You say, hey, hold on now. They're about to 12. Get in the house now. Get
CHALIT, y'all. Charlotte. Yeah. So let me ask you this, and this is something that I still struggle with. What goes up must come down, right?
Yeah.
How hard have y'all ever seen any proof or video? Like, how hard is that round coming down?
I've seen some videos where they said that that's what happened.
Like somebody can't get hurt.
Yeah. I mean, you got something traveling at, let's say, 1,200 feet per second, straight up. I mean, it's going to get up and traveling down. It's going to have some velocity on it. How much it's going to hurt you, I don't know. But I would think that if a bullet that never hit anything that was still a bullet came down and hit you, that the shit would hurt. And it puts holes in the roof.
It never dawned on me, man.
Yeah.
You never think about that. You watch, you see in the movie, somebody shooting in the air and all that. You never think, that bullet's got to come down somewhere.
This is exactly what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's another scenario that you got, because I don't want to pay too much excitement and homage to the hood life. There's going to be situations where you have the opportunity to be at a distance to save yourself or somebody else's life, and you have to almost have damn near sniper abilities. Now, I remember a few years ago when the young fellow was in the mall and took a shot. With
I know what you're talking about. It was like 40 yards, right?
Yeah, 40 yards.
Start doing the challenge.
Yep.
And the kid in Indianapolis in the mall.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I personally think that the possibility of training saved that situation, and that wasn't no, backyard training. In my opinion, it could be anything, but that's somebody who took serious, getting something in at a distance. Could have been luck, who knows? But them situations might also occur. So that's why I truly, not saying I want that to occur. I just like the feeling of being able to shoot far and hit your target.
I'm gonna tell you something.
When you need it.
If I have a pistol and I'm at 40 yards and I come up and get a situation like that, I don't know if I want to try to take that shot. Because first of all, I'm gonna be nervous. Because I'm shooting at a person. I ain't shooting at a target. I ain't shooting at steel. I don't know if I want to take that.
Why would you not? I mean, see, I don't know.
I fuck around and shoot the person.
Why would I not take it though? If I'm
safe, I fuck around and shoot the person. I mess around and shoot the person. What if I shoot the person?
Ain't you aiming at the person?
I mean, what if if he's close to another person? If I mess around and shoot, I miss him and hit the other person.
Yes, that's the risk.
I don't want to mess around and I didn't hurt somebody else. I don't know. The thought would be in my mind.
Well, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say, man. That's why the one thing you'll never get me doing is be like, boy, if that was me, I would, because I hear that too often.
Yeah, man. You probably be nervous as hell. You be nervous.
No, you wouldn't. You don't know what you'll do.
Right.
Everybody say they know what they'll do.
All you know is that you don't know. That's what you know. Country, and none of it keeps me safe. Yeah. Yeah, you might mess around and hit somebody. I don't know, man.
You know what another factor is that's hard to mirror or mimic is your heart rate.
Mm-hmm.
Um, a lot of people don't, hit the gym, do run around, do push ups and shit, and then go shoot. We get out there fresh and dry and happy, and then we go shoot and
So,
talk
so
about how
what do
good
you
we were.
say? What do you say? And this is to all of my instructors who listening right now and in the chat. What do you say to Zach or myself or um, guys like Mr. Joseph Harris or people who not running around getting under cars, you know, running a mile, then come back and try to shoot and see if you can still stay on target. Like people that's not doing that level of training. How do how do you suggest we train?
Y'all gotta do thumb ups. Hey,
I know my answer to this, but I want to know what as an instructor or even Pedro as a person that trains,
Mr. Dixon.
what do you tell those individuals? You just we just out of there?
Mr. Dixon said it. Simple, plain and simple.
You can't
no,
you can't run and get your spot. You just done. You just done for.
you
Work with
gotta
what you got.
yeah, you gotta know your own self. You gotta know if you can be able to get up out of your situation. If you in a chair, in a bed, if you can practice rolling out that motherfucker. Practice
Yeah.
rolling and grabbing, and that's a true training. Like we all see, like skinny guys fucking pull out and da 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 da.
Say that different,
Do it
bro.
your way. I'm sorry. Brandish. Be in the bed.
That's right.
Roll
Mr.
off
Dixon.
and grab something. See how quick you can do it.
I used to say this to y'all. Y'all thought it was funny. I say sometimes just get that on the ground just for the hell of it, just to make sure I can get up.
Yep.
To make
We
sure
was
you can
just
move
talking about
around.
the chair story the other day.
Yep. I had to get out that chair, man.
Oh man.
It's a lot, man.
Right.
But
That's
nothing is going to
that's
be
why he said
perfect.
you work with what you got, man. You train to your level, and if you can train past what you can, that's all you can do. Because I'm not gonna be able to run as fast as Billy or do some. I'm not gonna be able to do it. So I need to be able to do what I can do to help myself as much as I can.
I ain't no good example and shit at all. My body don't know what it want to do.
That's true integrity.
Hmm.
Shit, and I'll tell you the truth, man. It'd be situations where a heavier dude would take a whole lot more rounds than a skinny dude.
Yeah, I don't want to test it out though.
Right. That's true, man.
Damn, Tank.
But listen, man, there's you can ask the question and you're gonna get 100 different answers because none of the answers are gonna be the same. The only thing I know that I can say, like Pedro, I saw you made a comment earlier, but I think Billy was talking, and it says something about all your training don't have to be for the streets. I want to be clear on something. When you hear me say the streets, that don't always mean the trenches, the hood, the
You just
ghetto,
mean
or something.
just walking around in general,
The streets is when you go to Publix,
right?
downtown Tampa. That's the streets. The streets is everything around you. Everything outside of your house is the streets.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you want to be, you know, you still want to get it. You want to understand it. Keep your physical and mental health in shape.
It's just true.
Thanks, Doc. Time you say stuff like that, you make me feel fat.
Bro, I'm in the middle of we've been talking. I'm in the middle of something now that I got to do. So what he's saying is true. Saying is 100% true.
What the physical and mental health thing?
Yeah.
Let me tell you this though. I'm gonna say this. That mental health is a motherfucker, boy, because it ain't always a way to keep it in
I
shape.
see what you're saying, Pedro.
It's hard to control your elements outside of yourself alone. And you could do all kinds of things and exercises. You don't never know what the fuck is coming your way. Emotionally, financially, all that shit, boy. It'd be hard, boy. It's difficult.
It's true. True, man.
That's real true. I mean, I got to put that comment up. That's real true. But that's integrity. That's what I would do, bro. That's why I used to. So when I was doing the classes back home, I might have a class, 8, 9 people, and I would always go and get a shorty from the neighborhood, have him come in, and I knew these are kids who living like they in the field right now. Like this is their life every day. And I would have them come in. I throw them a few bucks, like, bro, I just want you to. I don't even have to use. I don't even say nothing like, well, I want you to come in and help me with this situational awareness part. They don't use that terminology. I want you to come in and help me show people how to stay on their square, how to, you know what I'm saying, how people to stay on point. Like, tell me some of the things you do. And you'll be amazed at some of the stuff you hear. Like, you'll be absolutely amazed. It'll sound nothing like a training class that you in, but you'll be able to apply it to your everyday life. Stuff like Coy was just like backing in the parking space, right? Always, like, I didn't even heard them say when they go in place, when they driving. Now this don't always have to apply to us because they into a lot more stuff than we into, but always when they coming up to lights, they always in the right lane. That sound crazy. It's a lot. I can go down a list of stuff. I would take the notes because I'd be thinking, I'm like, man, no, I'm real street smart. No, they be telling you stuff, man, with like watching people around you. You ever walk past some of the young guys when you can just be out and about in your town and you just walk past them and you notice if you look at them, do you notice how they always keep their eye on you too?
Yeah,
Like it's almost like a staring match. Like 99% of the time, if they out there like that, they ain't gonna take their eyes off you. Because now y'all are locked eyes, and in his mind, you looking at them for a reason type thing.
You know what's another interesting thing that you can learn from situations like that? Sound. Sometimes you be walking through, you might, hey, yo, all that shit, whistles. You got to know what the fuck that means. And if you don't know what it means, you got to have your shit ready. Be paying attention.
But you know what, Pedro? I understand what you're saying, bro. I don't disagree with you. I've never really disagreed with you along the lines of training. But I think that there is a line. There's a difference. There's the real, what I like to call the real world thought process, and then there's the things that we train on, right? So we get it, the fundamentals, grip, repetition, dry fire, all of that. But the truth is, it's never going to apply to everybody. There's people that's just never going to do these things. And I don't think it's okay, but there's just people, gun owners that'll never do it. They don't dry fire, they barely ever get to the range. It's just whatever their lifestyle is or however they live it. Because they're not in this world that we in. But believe it or not, man, a lot of these people will protect themselves and their loved ones at all costs.
That's a good comment that Armel made there too. Because you can diffuse a lot of stuff that way. A lot of stuff.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I agree.
Just say what's up or head nod or whatever like that, with no acknowledgement. You can diffuse a lot of stuff that way.
He said, when I'm in a situation, I always ask myself, what would Pablo do? They stupid.
Now let me ask y'all this. Next step. Because end goals are so hard to, it's so blurry.
Yeah.
What's the next goal? What's the next thing that you want to conquer?
A fam asked a great question. And this is to your point. He said, what is proficient? What's your definition of proficient, right? Because proficient for me could be shit, as long as I can shoot the gun and stay on target, I'm good. Proficient for the next guy might be I need to be able to get up off the X. I need to be able to moonwalk and shoot. I need to be able to fly over cars and still stay on target. Like that might be proficient to him. The next guy might say, hey, I need to be fastest damage. I need to, you know what I'm saying? I need to be this. That's proficient to him. Like I think it's all individual stuff. I don't know what the next step is though, bro. Unless you're getting into something deeper into the space, right? You're getting into something more. You want to delve into competition, tactical training. Right. I want to get better with the ARs. I want to get, faster. Something that I'm not real knowledgeable on is and this might sound like the simplest thing in the world to some people, so don't laugh at me, but for me it's not. It's carrying my AR on a sling.
So that makes perfect sense.
Sounds like the simplest thing in the world, right?
But no, it's not something that you do every day.
It's not something I do every day.
Then you got to
stay comfortable with just carrying mine than I am.
Because bro, you got a single point sling, you got a 2-point sling. Sometimes some sling you get a 3-point sling. It's a lot of different stuff with that. That makes sense to me that you say that. That makes sense.
That's right. That's right, Airplane. That's Pedro's problem. That is Pedro's problem right there.
What, you don't want to get away?
You'll never focus on that part.
Permission to get away.
That's the number one thing. If you can avoid it,
you see what Van Phil said. That's right. That takes practice, man. Learning how to use a sling properly.
I'll be honest with you. Sometimes I'll be stuck on how to hook up the fucking sling to the fucking gun.
Right.
I'll be able to hook it up, but this, and I don't even know why I'm laughing, bro, because I know I ain't the only one. This is what makes me because I'll be the guy to take the heat for it. But I used to always get confused. Like I grab a gun, I got the sling on there, and then I put it on, but the gun facing the wrong way. God damn it, I got to turn the whole thing around, flip it around. Do I put my right arm in first and bring it over my head, or do I put my left arm in first and bring it over my head? Like, it's crazy. Like these would be things that I'm just not as comfortable with. Some guys you just see them, they like, man, they got sling on, they going to work. You got to get the right size sling. You got to get enough slack in it. You got to have, it's crazy.
Well, here's the fun part. There's a lot of people in some war zones right now.
No. So Airplane, he is right though. See, I don't know, man. I don't know what it is, bro. He is absolutely right.
Let me say this though.
I don't disagree with him at all. It's true.
Let me say this. What's that young fella's name? That shit, with some riots going on, and he ended up shooting a couple people. Rittenhouse. He had a sling on, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Situations will be in front of our face. But
that was different though, Billy. He went into that situation,
and they praised that. I thought that was the stupidest thing in the world.
Yeah, he took himself to that situation.
It might be some chaos going on in your world, in your streets around you, where, I might not be walking into a crowd with my shit, but I might damn sure need a sling AR so I can carry my bags, carry a baby, I don't know, whatever the fuck it may be. But that's where training with the sling comes in, because I'm sure, was not like, I'm going to train because one day I'm going to walk into a crowd and try to shoot somebody.
Shit.
You know what I mean? So why not? If we got these fucking ARs,
that's a whole nother conversation.
Right.
Use them. So train with the fucking sling. I got to train on how to put the shit on the gun first. No different than a holster. Like, who the fuck? Everybody, look. Let me say this, and I'm gonna start a different argument, but we can save it. I used to carry. I used to carry open carry.
Mm-hmm.
It was just part of life. That's how I carried. And a lot of people train from an open carry situation,
Mm-hmm.
but they carry concealed, for the most part. If you can't get right in both, if you have it, train for it. So if you got an AR, throw a sling on it. Train for it at the range, however the fuck. Because you never goddamn know when you're going to need that something. That little bit of information, that little bit of comfort. We all talk about shit hits the fan. Shit hits the fan, man. You ain't going to have hands to be carrying no heavy-ass rifle.
Yeah, see, now you digging deeper. Now you going into a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
No, I get what the sling is for.
Jake.
That makes sense. What's up, Howard J? I get it, but I think that's just one of them things that I haven't had a lot of time with. I got a bunch of them, man, and I know, like I put them on my PCC. Got one on one of my ARs, but it's not something I'm real comfortable with.
Let me ask you this, and this is a vulnerable moment. It's not to poke fun. Do you be putting that shit on there because it's like it looked dope?
No, actually, I be wanting to have it on. So look, same reason that I try to buy more holsters for my firearms. Right, I would never buy holsters for every gun. The only time I would get the holster for the gun, and this is up until last year. Now I try to get an outside the waistband holster for damn near every gun I got, especially my full size pistols. For the simple fact that when I go to the range, it makes it easier. I'm tired of sitting the guns up on the barrel or on the table.
Mm-hmm.
I can just holster it, right? And I can draw from the holster and things like that. So when I was the same would apply to the slings. I was getting the slings, so when I go to the range, if I'm work on my long guns, I can just keep the long gun on me while I'm in my bay. That was kind of my reasoning behind it. So no, it wasn't necessarily for the looks. I think I do the lights and stuff like that. That's a lot cosmetic for me.
Okay.
That's the way to look at it.
This thing is a holster for a rifle.
Yeah, that's why I said that's a good way to look at it. But yeah, man, I mean, there's still a lot, bro. There is a lot.
Yeah.
I think that everybody has this place of. Remember, we used to have a lot of fun in our lives when we used to talk about the budget pistols, skies and high points and all that. And they'd be like, "Oh man, I wouldn't be caught one of them." And I used to say,
right,
"Would you stand 15 yards out and let me shoot at you with the sky?"
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
And everybody would 100% say no, and they'd be like, "That's just not a logical question." It is
logical.
It's very logical if you keep on, telling me that it don't work.
Right. If it don't work, go stand out there. Let me shoot at you. Hey.
Zach.
Hey.
I don't have any control at my house.
What's up?
What's up, girls?
Hi, Billy.
How are you?
Good.
It's good to see y'all. Y'all being good?
Mm-hmm. I always like you. We're about to go to their house.
Oh, did your grandpa just tell you about that $20 he's about to give you?
Yeah.
He was just telling us. What's up, big girl?
Yeah, make sure you get your $20.
Tell them don't call you big girl.
Hmm?
You tell them don't call you big girl.
I don't even remember telling him that.
Oh, I thought you. That's how you looked at him. Did y'all say hi to Siege?
Where is she?
See her name right there?
No, Can we see?
Right there.
Can we see?
I see. Oh, look.
Hey,
White
I'll get-
Rambo again.
They're out there. He said me.
Tell them to get this right here.
Wait, Rainbow?
Are you gonna let me finish?
No.
Can we see Rita? I want to say hi to Rita.
I don't know. I don't think Rita's there.
Bye bye.
She was here.
See you later, Gator.
See you later.
Say bye.
Oh,
You gonna say bye? All right, give me a high five and go. Bye. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do.
What you did?
If it was my grandson, I'll just punch him. Get out the way. What? But the girls, I have no control, man. It is what it is.
Let it be. Let it ride, Ray.
Right, let it ride.
So man, I think about all that stuff, man. I know, like, I don't do. How often do y'all do? Seriously, at your crib, how often do you do scenario training at home?
I don't do no scenario training at home.
I've done it in the past, and it's been a while. It's been a long time.
How often do you guys, anybody in the chat, feel free to answer that. How often do y'all do scenario training at home?
Shout out to am I allowed to say this? I guess I can, right? Shout out to Mantis, because that got me through a lot of that scenario training.
Yeah, man, this is cool too.
Those systems are those can help, but I mean,
Learn your own house.
I don't know what that is, Joseph.
So we used to cut the lights out, move around in the dark. It was just a thing, But I'll be honest with you, being a firearms owner at different levels of interest or whatever, you'll be excited about it, then it mellow out. You'll be excited about it, then it mellow out.
so
I
I always would say. So I would always say, your crib is supposed to be your comfort zone, right? Once you go in the house, that should be one of the most comfortable places for you to be.
Mhm.
Now, Pedro, I get it. Like the dry fire, and I don't dry fire daily. I'd be capping if I said that. I don't have time to do it every day. I could probably make time, but I'm not that obsessed with it, right? Some of you obsessed, man. Some people listen, bro. Some people eat, sleep, and poopy guns. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just your thing, right? But everybody ain't like that. Like, I'm not as much as, and this is primarily how I make a living. But at the end of the day, it ain't always the first thing I'm doing every morning, right? I ain't waking up going to grab the pistols out the safe or grabbing a gun and doing something with it, right? That's just not what I'm doing. You know what I mean? What's up, man? Emerson Warrior in the building. I don't know who that is, but whoever it is know me. That's the grammar school I went to.
Okay.
And it was Emerson Warrior. So that's somebody that knew me for a long time. What's up, bro?
All right.
That's true, Pedro.
But no, I get it. But I don't know, man. I don't know how to put it. Like Armel said, I do this shit for 95% fun. I think a lot that holds true for a lot of people as well.
That's an honest statement.
What's up with you, bro? Oh yeah, man, that's my boy. Old James, man. Good to see you, brother. Appreciate you stopping in, man. Yeah, C's got nunchucks and
Nunchucks.
She like old girl off Rush Hour. Be throwing the stars at you and shit. She got all type of stuff in there. Bruce Siege. But I don't know, man. Like I ain't that Doug. Yeah, me too, Roblox. I'm like that, but it ain't like it's. It ain't like it's. You know what I'm saying? My end all be all every day. Like I have.
Right.
There's a lot of other stuff going on. Like at the end of the day, I'm gonna protect me and mine. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It's just not something I'm doing every single day like that. Now, obviously, we shoot more than the average person. That's
Right.
just a fact. I think more than the average gun owner. We are shooting guns. We run a lot of ammunition. We own a lot of guns. That's just what we do because we in this world. We in this space.
Mm-hmm.
But man, we are a small percentage of the population. That so many people are not into this like we are.
Right. Oh
Right?
man,
Yeah.
yeah, right.
I do my
Well,
sports.
I like watching. I like watching cooking. I like
I'm watching
political shit.
the finals good this year. If y'all ain't been paying no attention,
Yeah.
I'm really a sports head, man. I love football, basketball. I do regular stuff. Like there's a whole lot more to it than just that. Not, and I'm not knocking the guys who.
Because I don't watch a lot of good channels like that. I don't.
Yeah.
I watch,
If you look at my
I watch First Amendment shit, political shit, news shit. I watch a lot of different stuff.
if you look at my YouTube line feed or whatever, you're gonna see like a bunch of like Disney vacation shit. Like I'll watch families go on vacation.
Mine different too. Mine show a lot of I watch a lot of podcasts.
Uh-huh.
You know.
Podcasts, cooking stuff, all type of stuff.
Yeah,
What's
man.
going on in different countries. I watch more of that stuff than I watch Gun Channel.
I be listening to David Attenborough. Y'all don't even know who that is, do you?
And that's
I
a
know who
part of
David
why-
Attenborough is.
that's a
We
part of
talking
why
about
I'm not-
David Attenborough.
That's the part of why I'm not always in the know. Like it be stuff
Right.
going on in the 2A space, and I'm at wait, what happened?
When did that happen?
What? I ain't seen nothing because I'm so far removed from it. Or y'all might see me. I'm commenting on the guy's videos. I'm 3 days late.
Mm-hmm.
It been put that video. I just seen it because it came across timeline. Like I'm not really on it like that every day. Now, when it's something I'm looking for, or the guys that I'm closer to, like yeah, I'm gonna pay a little bit more attention to it. But nah, man, it ain't my thing, bro. Not you know.
There's
like
a whole lot of other stuff, interesting stuff going on.
It is, man. It is, bro.
A whole lot.
Oh yeah. Oh, you said I didn't get into it until I left to go. Yeah, man. You got it. So, well, I was still back. I had a lot of stuff young. I had a lot of guns, man. But when they changed the law, and then me doing this becoming a primary part of what I do, I had to get out. I had to leave because there was no way to maintain that. And now I've been introduced to a whole nother world of stuff now.
See what I'm saying right there? I agree with him. I don't have beef like that. Nor do I moving places out of my comfort zone. That's true.
That is.
That's true.
And like I can agree with that. Yeah, I can agree with that.
Let me ask y'all a question though, and everybody in the chat too. What's something quirky or weird or different about like this gun life that y'all are into?
What do you mean?
Wait, say that again.
Like, all right, you look at me. I make custom fedora hats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nobody would ever fucking know that, the two of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I do when I want to have some time to sit back and just chill.
Mm-hmm.
I make a hat.
I got rifles, Roblox. I done picked up some rifles. I don't be putting a lot of videos out on it. But I've probably got the main thing that I've done since I've been here is just suppressors. I don't have a ton of them, but I got suppressors now because that was something I couldn't have before. And then capacity, like I could have, like my capacity was limited back at the crib. Well, it's supposed to be limited, but now I can openly have whatever. So that's all good, man. But
see, what's that? Disc golf.
Disc golf. You ain't never heard of that? I got a buddy who played. Man,
what is disc golf? That sounds dope though.
It's basically golf with a disc. So you got these big, like it's like a pole. It's got like a net on it, a metal net, and you gotta you trying to get the disc into the. It's like playing golf. You know, you hit the ball in the hole, you put the disc in the bucket.
Yeah.
I got a buddy who I mean, he's a disc golf fanatic. He got himself out of diabetes playing disc golf.
You hear about this damn pickleball? You hear about this thing? Is new?
We got pickleball courts here where I live.
Pickleball, I've seen that before.
Yeah.
Pedro, he said he went to school for cinema. But you know what? That's what I like about now. Shameless plug. That's what I love about the meetup. You start learning things that people do outside of firearms, right? It's a whole world that we live, bro. Like, that's what makes it so fun, because now we get to learn about people. Who knew Tick Wayne, cold ass DJ, man?
Right.
Who knew that guys were into the same type of hip hop music, or
you play Tupac,
or different things that we do away from it? That's what the meetup allows us to do, right? It ain't all, yeah, we're gonna shoot guns, we're gonna talk a little gun talk, but then we're gonna chill and kick it. You get to learn about each other. Matter of fact, just in the general landscape of the whole thing, bro, we got some amazing people throughout this community, man.
Yep.
Like, I'm talking about business owners, doctors, lawyers. You got access to some of everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy the people that you can meet, stuff like that.
Matter of fact, Rita, y'all might not know that she used to be and still is kind of a bodybuilder.
That was weird. I didn't
know
know
that. Like, this is that outside world.
Rita too skinny to be a bodybuilder, bro.
Yo, I seen. Okay.
I'm just saying, man. I'm not trying to judge people. I'm not judging.
When they making weight and stuff, bro, and they get cut and they do all that, man, it's different.
See, CJ said I'm a registered nurse. I just love guns.
There you
That's
go.
what I mean, Steven. That's what I mean.
All kinds of shit. I used to be a motorcycle stunt rider.
And Rita played tennis. See, that's what I'm saying, man. Siege like a purple belt in karate, bro. She like.
Coy, you play Magic the Gathering?
She's like the female Jackie Chan.
I didn't know that.
What happened?
Coy plays Magic the Gathering. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Coy is super nerd, bro. He like a street nerd.
That stuff is fun though, man.
You don't meet those too often.
That stuff is fun though, man. I just had to stop playing. I was too obsessed playing games.
They brought you that tripod?
Hey,
should be. You can double check. It should be. There was another tripod in there. So that way you had two for the phone.
Oh man, the RC, I do RC cars. It's a bunch of stuff.
Word, yo, y'all know I got. I love my RC cars, boy.
I've been doing that for a long time.
But yeah, now everybody kind of telling what they do aside from firearms. Like but that's what I enjoy about it, man. We get to meet all types of different people, and then
me too, Philly Slow.
But then the thing that brings us together is these guns and all that stuff.
Yeah,
I got bowling balls down here on the floor right now, man.
Yep. Yeah, Zach got bags and shoes and everything with damn bowling.
Yeah, man.
Shit, I think I'm probably going bowling this weekend.
Shit.
Play pickleball on one foot. What?
RGG, he ain't good, but RGG play pool.
Yeah, he play pool.
Yeah, I love to shoot pool. I like, and I see now I'm about to tell on myself. I like doing. See, if I say it that way, then somebody gonna try. They're gonna think I'm soft, and that's where it's gonna go. That's where everything gonna go left. But nah, honestly though, I like doing like crafting stuff. Like I'm one of them curious people. So I like to mess around with different things. Like I want a 3D printer, bro.
Because you want to just make stuff.
I just want to make stuff. I like I'm one of them people. I like to experiment and do it. Now, what sparked my curiosity was when we got these trophies for the meetup.
Yeah.
And the dude that did it, he 3D printed them. I was like, that's dope.
Yeah.
And then I realized they not terribly expensive, right? I'm like, that's something to get into. Like, I'm one of them people that'll do that. I love gadgets. I'm a gadget head. Like
yeah, man.
That's why I like the Ray-Ban glasses with the cameras. I like gadgets. I'm a real gadget dude.
Hey, I hope Amazon ain't listening, but he'll buy some shit, use it. and return it.
Hey, chill, bro.
Yo, fishing is fun.
Hey.
I collect mugs. Yo,
Hey,
you
that's
would never
my
know
boy.
that.
Hey, that's my boy Danny, man. Hey, that's
Then
I ain't gonna put him on blast, but that's how. So Danny got me. He one of the dudes who took me from the other side of owning the guns to this side of owning the guns.
okay.
He's the first gun snob I ever knew.
Mhm.
Okay.
There you go.
Remember, you know how I got all them 308 rounds? Been I telling you about that?
Yeah.
I still got all that bunch of 45 ACP because he one of them dudes when he get into something, boy, it's over with. Like he all in. He's the first time I ever heard of staccato. I never heard the name staccato at all.
Oh, that's Danny.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Yes.
That's my boy. That's my boy for a lot of years, man. My homie.
Hey, matter of fact, Gang Green, I'm on that. I was on that same level too. Like,
Yep. Hey Jay, I can't even say that, bro, because they look at me as being fat. You see what he put? Hooping. He been knowing me forever, bro.
Yeah, you
When
always.
I was young, I used to that was our thing. That's all we did in the hood. All we do is we play ball all the time. Like I love basketball. I love basketball, football, but once I got to Illinois, I didn't in the hood, you don't see a lot of football. Football's in the suburbs.
Mm-hmm.
We play basketball.
That's why you like them games at Dave and Buster's.
Yeah, that's why I be gambling with everybody, shooting their lights out. Don't tell them, bro. He see that jumper was nice. Don't tell them because that's what I be taking their money. I talk them into betting and shoot their lights out. Ask real Rambo J about me.
What up, Major Havoc?
What up, dope?
You had to shoot out.
Yeah,
you had to shoot out in Houston at Dave and Buster's.
Yeah. Yeah, you remember that in Houston?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, man. I love sports, man. Like I love sports. Football, basketball is where it's at. I told y'all nephew signed to Dallas now.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah.
And then
Oh,
Dallas
yes.
played the Bears in September in Chicago.
Okay.
You know I'm going back to the crib for that.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah, Gang Green. That's where my fly family came from. It wasn't about being like fly looking, and it was about flying planes.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in a Piper also, for the most part.
Yeah, I done had Billy tell me about the plane flying sideways, and if the wind is a certain way, you got to fly the plane. Like,
Yo, you remember I used to, so
that.
that was another wild thing I used to do. I go on YouTube and I'll listen to air traffic control all fucking day. Wow.
It's the stuff that you into, man.
Yep.
But that's one of the things. Like it with Billy, like he dope at. Honestly, he dope at a lot of different stuff, man. Like he always think he a good problem solver.
Yep.
That's what I. Well, he don't solve all the problems.
Can't solve my own problems.
But yeah.
Those usually the hardest to solve, man.
Airplane said the electric changed my life. First got to.
I bet he did.
Hey, that's funny. That's classic right there. Hey man, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I hate the fact that YouTube done watered down to electric, man.
Yeah, they did. He used to be crazy back in the day.
Man, bro, he had one of the most entertaining channels.
Okay.
One of the most entertaining channels, boy. I remember coming across this channel one day, and I couldn't stop laughing, boy.
Yeah, they watered him down.
They YouTube started getting on him, man. I don't know why though, because he I mean, I get it, but the language is crazy, but it was funny, man. It was funny.
Mm-hmm.
He was just passionate about.
Once I put that as not for kids on there, you should leave me the hell alone.
Yeah. Billy is a comedian. People don't even know that.
Right, he really is a comedian. He's
a comedian for real, man. Billy, you know when we say that, they think we just saying it like figurative.
Right. It's
Oh, yeah,
real.
yeah.
Man, Billy a comedian. Oh yeah, he's really funny. No, motherfucker, Billy is a comedian. Like
I don't watch Billy stand up.
he is like he
Right.
did comedy on stages in New
Right.
York. That's what he do. Like
Them old days.
man, boy.
That's why I be having so much fun at the meetup. We be out in that parking lot, boy.
Oh, that's cold, Major Habit. See, I like this, man. We're gonna do a live like that, man. Talk about what people like to do outside of. See, that's a dope topic in itself. Learning what people do outside of the guns, or learning what other stuff they into.
Hey, Major, have you just okay? Race cars.
Big Tap, I've been seeing you out there, man. I really don't want to talk to you though, bro, because you out there running 4, 5, 10 miles and all that, man, trying to show off, bro. Ain't nobody got time for all that, man.
He getting it in.
Yeah, boy. Making them changes, man.
And Big Tap was a BOTP at one point.
Yeah.
He ain't no more.
You gonna be Lil Tap. He gonna tap out. He just
You know something? I like watching court stuff too. See, Lil Zach got me into it. He love watching court stuff.
man, I be watching all the blogs. I keep up with all the hip hop drama. I know I'm too old for that, but I do. You can ask me anything, boy. I know all of it. I be in the middle of all of it. I know all the beefs going on. I know.
Maurice.
You on it, man. Maurice, what up, bro?
Hey, yo, ME.
Your gun shipped out.
What up, Mirror? Your gun shipped out. Your ammo ain't shipped out yet, though. It was on the way.
Listen, anybody waiting on stuff from Zach, just email me and tell me what it is. If I have it here, I'll send it to you because it's probably
Maurice
not.
Maurice already emailed me.
And this is what he do. Zach's so cold at responding to you and lying to you. And then he'll turn around and get mad at you.
He responded to you.
Asking him what's going on with the stuff that he's supposed to ship you. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna go and tell on him right now. He'll get on the phone with us. God damn it, man. It's emailing me again. Like I told him, I'm gonna send the fucking thing. Be like, Zach, it was last October.
and then be like, what should I say, y'all?
Oh, y'all fucked up. This Easy does it.
Easy does it.
So airplane is my stuff. I'm an airplane mechanic for a regional airline.
Damn. See
No.
that? You wouldn't
Is
be
that
able to
Easy does it though?
You know,
This
that's
Miss Easy does it.
Oh, Miss Easy does it.
because she does it easy.
Mm-hmm.
That's important shit.
No, you know who I thought that was?
Cool.
My man that came, because I'm still looking for him, bro. He was cool, man. He came in live one night and y'all ran
this one?
out.
Oh, Easy T.
Yeah, man. I thought that was him, man.
Easy
That was
T.
him, right?
Bro ain't been
Yeah,
back.
that's
Man.
him, right, Billy? Yeah, that's him. The whole time.
And my dumb ass
Yeah.
asked him, man. I think I might have offended him, man.
That's why he ain't been back.
And I didn't mean to offend him at all.
He got off your shit. Was like, all right, child. I don't even. I'm lucky here no more.
But I wondered, like, I think I probably like the only one that know. Like, I started doing it.
It made you do it.
Yeah, and it was just, I don't know.
That's funny.
He said, I'm still waiting.
You know what? Some funny
You ain't
shit.
gonna get those, bro. If you waiting on something like
I don't even know what we talking about.
hey, look, if you waiting on something from 2 Christmases ago, you ain't getting that.
I don't even know what we talking about.
Now, if it was something from this Christmas and you ain't got it, there's a slim possibility you might get it. But usually, once we get past July, you ain't getting that either. But if it's the other Christmas, you can forget about it.
Look, y'all want to hear something funny about Zach that y'all might not know? He stutters full sentences.
That is a fact.
Most people will stutter a letter.
And he the only person I know that he say something and mess up when he talking, and then you call it out that he get mad. but he messed up.
Man.
He be mad too, boy. Hey, remember that time when he was trying to fix that gun and couldn't get
yeah.
look, y'all. We on the phone. He was so mad. He was so mad. But this how you know we got to be homies though, because he was so mad that he wouldn't say nothing to us, but he didn't hang up the phone.
I finally got it though.
Exactly, you got it, bro. He ain't say nothing. He
Look, it was something so easy.
I finally got it.
Boy, it was something so easy, and I'm like, damn, why are we not getting this right? He was mad.
It wasn't working.
He was mad that day.
It wasn't working.
It was a magazine base or something like that.
I was trying to get the backstrap on the freaking.
Pop said he want to do the. He said he want to do the 100-pound challenge. He said he do the workout stuff. Hey, I'm with that, bro. I need to drop about 50.
Pops, I'm gonna hit you up. I need to drop 100 pounds.
If I drop 100 pounds, I'm gonna be too skinny.
I'm gonna hit you up about that. Seriously.
I can't drop. I got still up until I get too old. I still need to be able to fight a little bit. I can't get too small.
I don't know. I need a new knee, man.
Hey man, first of all, before I agree to go with your whatever it is you got going on.
Oh, that's Crazy Mechanic.
Oh, okay.
That's his wife.
Well, welcome then. Man, I like seeing more wives coming through, man. That's dope, man. I love when the women get involved. But you gotta tell me what you're doing, bro, because you might like what if his program have you doing some weird stuff, bro? Like you gotta go outside and
I don't care, bro. You know what I need to do, so I don't care. I got to get down.
Snap say he down too. Right? There you go, Pops. You got some clients now, bro. What's up? Everybody trying to go ahead on. We're gonna all be at the meetup looking like fam next year.
That's right, fam. I get mad, yo.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I
get mad.
I think I got mad at fam, bro. Like, bro, why you all skinny, man?
Hey, Pops.
Now he's just one fan.
Nah, Felix, no, listen. BOTP need to be around.
Hey, Pops, let me ask you something though, bro, because you look like you're a fella that's in fairly good shape, man.
Yes.
Now so you telling me like if we do this program, which you said start with the eating, man, am I gonna have to eat rice cakes and drink distilled water? Tell me now.
I don't care.
You know now, man.
Hey, y'all did good for a little while.
You lose 100 pounds, boy.
We did do good for a little while, didn't we, Billy?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. We just stopped.
Each other's waters.
Yeah, we just stopped. I don't know what happened.
You know what? You know what?
I don't drink no straight water.
We know when RGG was fucking up because when he go to order his food, he used the phone.
Right.
But he unmuted, and then they say the price, and it'd be $47. That wasn't for one person.
Oh man, this dude's stupid.
Eat nothing before bed. Okay. Yeah, I'm interested in it. I want to know what Papa said. I need something to do.
All right, I'm signing up, man. Anybody else want to sign up?
Yeah, I'm with it.
Anybody else want to sign up? We're missing something? It's in there. Oh. Anybody else want to sign up? You gotta be a BOTP though.
Yeah, man. Yeah, let's get it popping, y'all. Come on. I got a goal. I got a serious goal.
100?
Yeah, Zach got to lose 100 pounds by the 4th of July. So I don't know how we're gonna get it done. But we gotta start tonight.
Yep.
Shit, you was doing them staircase push-ups.
I can still do them.
Knock 10 of them jokers out of the day for a little while.
Hey. All right, Billy, you out this conversation, bro.
What you talking about, man? I'm back chubby again.
Oh, you not?
Oh, he back chubby again.
Rick G said he dropped 100 pounds in 18 months.
Oh,
Well, Zach
okay.
got to do it by the 4th of July. How many days is that? That's like
Ain't got to do it by the 4th of July.
like 45 days, man.
Yeah.
Like maybe 6 months, 6-7 months.
How you gonna get a head start on this, creative?
Already
I
started.
need all the big guys need to be in on this, man.
Yeah, let's do it, y'all.
If you 250 and above, you need to get in this program, man.
And I am dead.
Now everybody ain't got to lose 100.
Right. I'm dead serious.
You got to get Zach to that 100, man.
Yes, I need for real.
Bro,
by Christmas, Tina, you think that's a good
boy, you might have to smoke some crack to lose 100 pounds by Christmas.
Nah.
But
I mean,
if that's what it takes, I mean, we gotta do. We gotta do.
Creative, yeah, I'm with you, bro. So I need to drop that 115 actually.
I'm telling you right now, creative. Zach don't know how big he is. Creative said I'm 4+. I need to lose over 100. Zach said I need to lose 100 pounds like he just 218 right now. He's trying to get down to 118. He just
no red meat or bread. Okay, let's talk about it.
Oh, no red meat. I can do that.
You see what Tactical Tina says, right? The heavier you are, the more it comes up first anyway. At first you start, yeah. Well,
there's so much you can lose with
pops. Let's do something.
Just intake.
We can do that. No red meat. No, we can do that.
Remember, we was just no soda.
Uh-huh.
My first 30 pounds was no soda.
Yeah, that sugar helps. Cutting out that sugar helps.
Hell no, Fan losing any more weight. We're gonna get him an intervention.
Right, you don't need to lose no more.
You lose another pound, it's over with. Yeah, we almost at July, bro. You get down 100 by Christmas, bro. I'm gonna say this. You need to be down. I think 6 months you could probably do it though.
I mean, let's
do
it.
In 6 months.
So then let's do it.
I'm gonna say by the meetup, Zach got to be down $150 by the 2026 meetup. You could do it. Big Cap say a year ago he was 365. He 250 right now.
There you go.
I mean, I know this is possible. I ain't getting no Ozempic, man. You should get no Ozempic. The funny thing is, the doctor said something to me about that today.
Tina, I was 242 and I hit 175.
What's the side effects to Ozempic? It don't make you piss on yourself or nothing, do it?
That's the one thing she didn't tell me. She told me I had to talk to my other doctor about that.
I mean, that's a fast way to get to it.
I said, is it gonna mess up my liver? Is it gonna mess up my kidneys? I thought I asked all the questions. She said, I don't know. The biggest meals in the morning when you get up, nothing 3 hours before bed, only fruit and water.
And we probably finna get off the live and go eat right now.
Sugar is your worst enemy. No Ozempic over here. Okay, Big Tap. So sugar is the problem.
Now, let me tell y'all something. And y'all know this shit happened to me. You get that sugar out of you, you're gonna be sick.
You got detox.
You write yourself off for about 4 days.
I've been drinking them Walmart waters, man.
You got detox.
It's like a soda replacement.
Yep. And then you might get too out of yourself.
Shit, don't eat after 8 p.m. I'm hungry right now.
Do we have to eat?
I'm at the start.
You gotta get used to your new look.
So you have to exercise. If you start on any GLP-1 or something, so you lose lean muscle mass. Okay, Dr. Brian. That's some of the stuff I don't know about that. But that's getting ready to start too. I was at the knee doctor today learning what I can and can't do. So that's getting ready to start too. Going back to the gym too. I tell you, man, I'm serious. I got a 115.
So you telling me I can eat watermelon and get skinny. Just on and popping.
That's messed
That's
up because
like
I
one
can't
of them
eat watermelons.
I'm about to buy me 7 watermelons tomorrow.
No sugar, and your joints will feel better. I know that to be true. You know.
Shit, and I'm about to have a garden full of melons, boy.
I'll tell you right now, Siege, if you come to the meetup looking like Roadblock, I'm
That's the
not
best
talking.
stuff. I can't eat watermelon. Can't eat it.
I can. I smash that shit. But I'm out of here, man. Listen, I appreciate everybody. This was good. Make sure y'all smash the like button. We're gonna have to do some. We're gonna have to talk about this. I like the idea of talking about what we do outside of guns. I like that. I like that whole topic and stuff. Email me some. Y'all email me some good live topic ideas so we can have some good. And we're gonna do this, pops. We're gonna do this. We're gonna put everybody on to what we do and work it out together, man. I think it'd be dope.
You know, it'd be dope, man. Every live you do an update. What y'all lose? How much y'all lose?
Yeah,
I'm with that.
I'm about to go eat though. So look, everybody be easy. And no, I appreciate it. Listen, smash the like button on the way out, man.
Fuck up
I
some
see
cookies
y'all.
and milk.
I probably won't see y'all till next week, next Wednesday.
Yeah.
So peace, everybody.
All right, y'all. Peace.